Get this show going, man.
Welcome to the Bleeding Burgundy podcast, a Washington Commanders podcast for fans by fans, with your hosts, Jessy Martin.
Because 90% of them are wrong. They're fucking wrong.
Max Taman.
You've got a plate of shit and you've got a bowl of shit. They're the same thing.
Scott Hartley.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
John Taman.
What the hell was I talking about?
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
And now, the world's worst podcast host, John Taman.
Hey, I'm John Taman. I'm the world's worst podcast host, and I'm sorry I'm watching the color guard here. I'm watching the SEC Championship, watching the color guard here for Robins Air Force Base. And I do believe it's the only reason that they're here from Robins Air Force Base is because the color guard from Batman's Air Force Base was busy this week. So, with that stupid joke, I'm going to say hello to my good friend from Southeast Virginia over here, Jessy with the glare on his glasses. How are you doing today, sir?
Fantastic. Couldn't be
Wouldn't
better.
you rather hear from Batman's Air Force Base? I think so. Scott, what do you think? Scott Hartley down there from Barrel and Furnace, UK. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. It feels a bit weird not seeing you boys yesterday, which was a bit odd. Even my wife was like, "Are you not on a pod tonight?" I was like, "No." Seems weird, but yeah, it's good to see all of your ugly mugs. So yeah, I'm good.
I have found that once women start to listen to me on a regular basis, they can't sleep without it. So, you know,
That's it, John. Me and you will do an audiobook and we'll send the world to sleep. It'll be good.
that's all we have to do. We can read the fucking phone book. Smith Arthur. And driving into Southeast Virginia himself, my good friend and son, Maxwell Taman down there. How you doing?
I'm driving.
Right.
I'm doing great.
He's driving and doing great.
At the
Route
next
17's a fun road.
roundabout, turn right.
They don't have roundabouts down on Route 17. Goddamn right.
If I find a roundabout, I'm in trouble.
Not down there. All right. So anyway, let's move on right to the Big and Bossed book. This is a somewhat of a gambling show. So I will say right there that I have done terribly this year, and I've probably done terribly again.
Yeah, well, we'll go through it from week 13 then, gents. Jessy.
Oh wait, who's got an echo? Is that me?
It's Max.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
It's all right, don't worry. Jessy, full slate, 12 out of 12.
Wow.
First time on the year. Well done to Jessy. John, you were 10 out of 12, and both myself and Max, we got 8 out of 12.
12 out of 12. God damn right.
12
I'm going
out
to
of
tell
12.
my grandkids when Max finally gets around to it that I know that guy over there.
So, all you colour commentators and people who want to pick against the spread, that's the man. That's the man up there. So, onto the bets then. Jessy, your only one that came in was on the LA Rams laying the points 50. That gave you 90.95. Your downs were 370. Your returns was 90.95. A loss of 279.05 on the week. John,
12 to 12, only got one bet.
I can live with that. Because parlays are stupid. I mean, anybody that does betting for... It does betting for like for real. Like they know they don't. You lose money on parlays.
You do lose money on parlays.
It just is.
John, you got a few in. So New England plus the 2.5, $25 on that was $49.51. You took the over in the Arizona, Minnesota for $50. That gave you $93.86. LA minus the 2.5 was $181.97 for $100, and then Buffalo minus 5.5 for $100 was also $181.97. Your downs were 725. Your returns was 507.31, giving you a loss of 217.69. We'll go on to mine.
I gotta tell you, my wife would divorce me if we could afford it.
Yeah, exactly. I put $400 down and didn't get a single one in.
Oh man,
400 down.
So well done,
400
400 lost, yeah. And the winner of this week, well, we'll go through it. Max, your downs was 350. Your returns was 4,944. You got your big game parlay in, which was a Max's dark horse was a Najee Harris 10.5 over receiving yards, Jamar Chase anytime touchdown, Chase Brown touchdown, and T. Higgins under 69.5. He came in at 69 yards, and a Darnell Washington under 15.5 receiving yards, and he got 10. So that was 100 on that. And that gave you 4,594, giving you a profit, of 4,594 was your total profit. So $4,500 up. Well done, Max.
Wow.
So overall, that is the biggest one of the year on the show. So overall wins on the predictions, Jessy has 3. John, you also have 3. Max has 1. I have 2. And then on the bets, Jesse's still in a commanding lead with 6. John has 3. Max now has 2. And I also have 2. So well done, everybody. Max on the win this week and Jessy on a full slate.
Yeah.
So well done.
I've just decided that I'm not a very good gambler.
I'm the same. I'm just
Dude, I get a pair of 4s and my face goes.
You're new at it. It's okay.
Gambling. I mean, I used to do it a lot more than I do now. I give myself $25 a week, man.
Yeah, that's good.
And
You can have some fun with that, and you can win some money. Right.
Exactly.
On my
what I really like am involved in is our work pool, but every year it changes. This year I don't like the way it's set up. I'm really good at the work pool because it's usually we do against the spread, and I mean we've talked about it on here in previous years. I'm pretty damn good at it, but like this year, you're not only picking, and I hate it, even though I'm still in the top 5. And there's about 60 people in the pool. So this year you got to pick the winners, but you have 4 games of they're like main match games, so that counts as 2 points if you get those right. But if you pick an underdog, you get the points. If you pick an underdog to win, you get the points of however much the underdog wins by. As long as it doesn't go over, it is stupid. As long as it doesn't go over 14 points, you can get a max 14 points per game. But it's just dumb. I'm not having any fun with it. That's why I haven't even really brought it up this year.
This will give you a laugh. In my big fantasy football league, my big money fantasy football league, because of the bye week bite, I am having to go with Raheem Mostert this week, and I've got to win to get in. I am not feeling very happy.
That's
about
all
my
that's
chances.
available?
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at guys.
Kenneth Walker's out too. So
Well, the best guy that's on the Walker's out.
yeah,
Ooh, Charbonnet
When
is
did
available.
that happen? Because I made it.
I might have just got lucky.
that just happened like 10 minutes ago, right before we went on.
Let me go do it. Everybody, watch me. Here we go. Here on
'Cause
live broadcast. I'm going to go do an ad.
I had to have Megan do a free agency draft for me.
Hell yeah, man. I'm jumping on that.
Okay,
'cause I
now-
know he was out there, and I was looking at him thinking, they'll give him those inside the 5-yard line carries, and I'm thinking that might be better what Mostert gets. So, all right then.
I
Well,
got
that's all
in the
my
Yanks
problems.
versus Wanks. I've got a real problem this week because 7 of my usual starters are on bye weeks,
That's just a poor
Cheers,
drafting
Max.
strategy, Scott.
and it's me and you are playing each other. So there you go. Yeah,
Hot damn. Scott said Merry Christmas.
indeed.
I can't make the playoffs, so
Oh, somebody already grabbed him. Oh, my God.
was it Tom?
No. Tom got that guy from the 49ers. I was talking to him today, too, by the way. For anybody that used to listen to the Bang Radio Hour, Tom says, hey. God damn it. Oh, somebody did. Somebody grabbed him. I can't believe that. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. That's what I get for working on a Saturday and not paying attention to my sports. All right.
When's the Penn State game, John?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Somehow, Penn State could end up number 1. Now, let me just say, as a Penn State fan, here's what I here's what I say. Well, I mean, they could end up number 1, and I'll say 2 things as a Penn State fan. Number 1, if that's what happens, if somehow they beat Oregon, I'll take it. Fuck it, man. You get it any way you can. Number 2, if I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to get run out of the stadium. Franklin doesn't win big games. This is a team that we just can't hang with these kinds of teams, and I don't see it happening. But I hope so. Go Penn State, baby. I see us. I think we're overranked as it is. I think that we've struggled against certain teams. It's taken us a while to put away teams that we should have put away. If you're a number 3 team in the country, you don't have troubles with teams that you should put away, like we've had troubles with teams that you should put away. And I think they should be around between 5 and 8, honestly. But 3, I'll take it. A shot at number 1, I'll take it.
I'm just
Go
still
Nittany Lions.
upset that Alabama somehow.
I am tired of Bama.
There's 4 letters that everybody in America
with 3
should know.
fucking losses when there's other deserving teams that should be there. Fuck Alabama, man.
Yeah, fuck Bama.
Fuck
There's
Alabama.
8 letters everybody in America should know. Fuckbama. Fuck Bama. Fuck Bama. Go, go, go. Fuck them. There you go. Now, see here, Scott. Now, this reminds you of going to the local football matches, doesn't it? Fuck them.
It
Fuck
does
them.
indeed, yeah. It
Fuck 'em,
does
fuck 'em,
indeed,
fuck 'em.
yeah. Normally they're a bit
Jessy,
worse
who's
than
winning the
that.
Heisman?
It's not.
All right, well.
Oh, shit. Travis Hunter. I'm just going to say Travis Hunter.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I'm okay with Travis Hunter. I don't like Dion or his son, really. I'm not a fan of Shedeur Sanders. I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he'll make a good quarterback.
Is Travis Hunter? Is he the one? Is he the wide
He's
receiver
good.
stroke cornerback?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's
I mean, I don't know if he's
damn
stroking
good.
corners, but yes.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Well, it's whatever he wants to do on a Saturday, it's up to him, innit, I suppose. But
I he's a talented kid, and I think he'll probably win it.
You know, I think that Texas, when they decided the colors of their fucking uniforms, said we need something that reminds us of our homeland. So
Orange.
they made it the color of shit after you eat too many refried beans.
I like the fucking Texas.
What do you think about
colors,
Tennessee?
man.
It's the same color.
Let's be goddamn orange. No. Let's burn it. Let's burn it first. Actually, I kind of like their colors. It's a unique color. Nobody else in
It's very
sports
unique.
uses it.
And it is close to Tennessee. Tennessee's a little bit brighter.
Tennessee's orange. I mean, they are
it's
fucking
like
orange.
It kind of is pretty loud.
And I hate how.
So would you
Tennessee
say that
does that
Texas
thing.
is orange? You PG
No,
County
it's a
boys?
burnt orange.
It's a
called
burnt. It's
burnt
kind of
orange.
it's a burnt.
Yeah, it's
orange.
called burnt
Yeah,
orange.
yeah, but I'm making fun of him saying orange.
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 Jinx. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's a unique color. Nobody else in sports really uses a color like that. So I think it's all right.
All right.
Easy, big fella. I wonder if Bevo's feeling all right. Oh, man, we used to have this piece of audio of fucking, they got that big goddamn steer on the sidelines over there in Texas, I think Bevo. And frickin' Brent Musburger used to love to watch that damn thing on television. Easy there, big fella. All right.
I'm lost.
I know, you're completely lost. Let's get on with the football games here.
Correct.
Oh, wait, we got to do this. Hold on, I forgot. There we
Yeah.
go. It's this one.
There you go.
That one.
That's the one.
All right. First up on the
Buccaneers.
slate, we have the
The Battle of the Pirates. Arr, it's the Pirates. Arr.
our matey. And the
Army Jim Lack!
I think that's a fucking rule. Everybody's going to have to make their prediction in this game as a pirate.
Tampa
let's do
Bay
it.
Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are favored by 6.5. The over/under is 46.5.
What are we just doing, John?
John Damon, what bets do you have on this one there, mate?
I tell you something there, Jessy. Go ahead and
Why does he sound like the guy off SpongeBob?
Because that's exactly what it is.
Hey, you want to know some fun trivia? You know who that guy is? You ever seen
No.
The Highlander?
Yeah, I know the Highland, yeah.
Yeah, he's the bad guy. He's the Kurgan. It's the same guy. Yeah. God damn it. Hold on a minute. We got to go to somebody else. These scallywag dogs are making too many noises. Arr.
All right, Buccaneers are favored by 6.5, and I am taking the Bucs in this game, even though Evans is available, right? He's playing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's playing, yeah.
Yeah. So Mayfield has somebody to throw it to at least. And then you have who the fuck is it O'Connell or is it Minshew this week to handle?
It's
it?
O'Connell.
It's got to be O'Connell. Minshew's on
Minshew is
IR.
out. Yeah, he's
Oh,
out.
is he? Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, but not that it would change my mind in any way, form, or fashion. Give me the Bucs.
Okay, I agree. I'm taking the Bucks. I'm going to lay that 6.5 points, and I want to put $50 down on that. Please, they should swamp the Raiders. Arr! They're going to make them walk the plank. Arr! At the point to me, Cutlass. Arr!
I got 200 on the money line there, Scotty.
You got 100 on the money line.
200.
Oh, 200 on the money line.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Jesse, what is Bucky Irving's rushing line?
Bucky Irvin's Russian line is, I think, minus 100. I think because I did that.
I mean, what's the over under for the yards?
Oh yeah, shit. I'm sorry. I thought it meant you're 60. Cause I was looking at this earlier. Yeah, 67.5.
All right, I'm going to take Tampa Bay with the points, and Bucky Irving is going to smash that over a 69.5. Or whatever Jesse just said, and I'm gonna put $50 on that.
67 minus 133.
He's gonna smash it. If you could build that plus for me, Jesse.
Jesus.
You want
Ball's all over the place.
And
It's
then
like pinball
you
out
wanted
there
the
right
6.5.
6.5 and Bucky Irving over.
Okay, got you. We got you right there.
All right.
That is plus 181.
Okay, I'll have that down. I don't want to put any money on this game, but I'm taking Tampa Bay for the win. Yeah, they should beat the Raiders. It should be a fairly straightforward game, but I have got Bucky Irving in a different parlay a little bit later on.
Me too.
Well,
Me too, matey.
Arr, matey. We
All right,
have
now we got to talk like people from the upper Midwest, from this area.
Cleveland
This guy's got the Steelers there.
the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers are favored by 6.5. The over/under is 43.5. And one thing I will say is I am smashing this over right now. That's crazy. And I'm gonna.
Will God have delivered Jameis from pick sixes this week, Jesse?
I mean,
No.
Jameis might throw 43 passes in the first half.
Yeah, regardless.
My
he
bad,
still will
Jameis. I was
score.
in the
think
bathroom.
This is going to be a high-scoring game. I think the Steelers will ultimately prevail in the fourth quarter. But I'm taking $100 on the over right there.
I think that's about right. I think God invites his friends over. They sit around and watch the Browns, and God goes, "Hey, watch this." Makes Jameis throw a pick six after he's got 350 passing yards.
With
Watch
all that
this.
snow last time, yeah, you could say that.
I'm taking the Steelers in this game, but I think it's too many points. This game's always close. You know, I hate to sound like the cliche. You never know. This team is always play, but they do. These two always play each other to a field goal. It seems like. So I'm not touching this in any way, shape, or form. I do have one of my parlays that I'm going to play at home here. I'm going to put $1 down on like a 15-way freaking parlay, and I'm going to see if I can't score me about, I don't know, three grand on it. And I'm going to, I think I'm going to put Pickens in there for a touchdown, but I'm not doing anything here.
Max?
I'm going to agree with what Pops just said. So for the book, Scotty, give me a Pittsburgh win.
Yep.
Steelers. The Steelers is going to go up there and wave them terrible tails.
Give me $100 on Cleveland to cover plus the over.
The over. That there Najee Harris. Najee Harris, he's going to be running all over them goddamn Browns.
I'll win them two. Be plus 234. And we'll get them 234.
Look at these helmets. My God. Jesus, it's like there's something from the Salvation Army there. There's no goddamn logos on these hats.
Jesse, I'm now 50 miles from Yorktown.
Right on. See, I told you you're about an hour away from my house because I'm about 7 minutes from Yorktown.
See Scotty's hair all go up on the back of his neck? He remembers when Cornwallis was 50 miles from Yorktown.
I knew where you were going with that.
Hey, wait.
Shut up. I told you, America's a good thing. It was just a bad experiment. That's all it was.
Historic jokes. You know, you gotta have your audience.
You gotta know. I'm also taking Pittsburgh for the win there. So yeah, nothing from me on that one.
Jesse said, "Fuck it, nobody gives a shit."
Yeah, Jesse moved on.
All right, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Tennessee Titans. This is the game of the week right here, boys.
Mac
Titans
Jones
favored
led
by
Jags.
3.5. Over under is 39.5. And this is probably a shit show. Mac Jones is going to be behind center. Tell you what. Never mind. I ain't betting $1 on this shitty ass game. Go ahead, John. Give me the Titans.
I will. I will take the Titans, and I'll give those 3.5 points, and I want to parlay that with the under for $50.
Okay, so minus 3.5, 10 plus.
I think this
Plus
game could be like
2.
24-10.
262.
Is that plus 262? Did you say? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll win him 131.
There you go.
$50. Got that. Max, what are you doing for this one?
So I really struggled with this game when I was making these because, I knew that Karen would shoot me if I didn't pick the Jags. I don't know what Mac Jones is like though. Oh, you good?
He's been okay, He's been okay.
Yeah, I'm good. It was a crazy interception just there. I can't describe it because we'll get in trouble with the SEC.
Do you know what? This is the weird thing. Yeah. This is the weird thing, Max, is I spoke to my wife about it, and she said, in all honesty, over the last 4 games, Mac Jones has performed much better than Trevor Lawrence has under centre, which is a worry. Because she was saying the amount of money that we're paying him is wild.
That happens. That happens when you bring in a backup a lot because they change the offense up. They simplify things, and there's also something to be said that at this time of year, they're used to throwing at these guys in practice. You know what I'm saying?
The Jags they've kept things close throughout the season in a lot of games, which is
except for the Lions.
Yeah, well, not many people keep them close against the Lions. But
hey, the Bears did.
I am not.
Packers did.
I'm not too sure about this game, but I'm just going to take the Titans just because.
Yeah, I'm also taking the Titans in this game as well. Give me them 3.5, and I'll put 150 on that. I think the Jags will get beat
She's
again.
Going to put starch in your underwear.
Scotty, for the book, give me the Titans, please.
Yeah, I've got you. That's fine.
All right.
This is mad. 13.5.
Woo! Yeah. The Carolina Panthers traveling to Lincoln Financial Field to take on the Eagles. The Eagles are favored by 13.5 points. Over/under is 45.5 points. And I'd be willing to bet that most of those 45 points will be coming from the Philadelphia Eagles themselves.
Maybe.
The Eagles logo that way just looks weird.
I know. I have it backwards.
The Eagles logo just I hate the Eagles logo. I want to fucking take a dump right on that Eagles fucking head, to be honest with you. Anyways, obviously the Eagles are winning this game. So, and I'm going to put a Saquon Barkley 2-touchdown game.
2 touchdowns.
$50 on that.
$50.
Stealing from my long shot, Jesse.
Your long shot's coming up. All right, so this is your dark horse game, so you may as well go next because I've got it right here.
All right. So, because I can't read and I'm driving, can I get someone to read it for me?
All right, Max hit the dark horse last week, so this is your dark horse this week. It doesn't always have to be in the same game, but this one is for Max. So he's got you down. All right, put this one down, Scott. Saquon Barkley, two touchdowns. Saquon Barkley over 17.5 receiving yards.
Which is crazy. That's the line.
Yeah. Jalen Hurts over 202.5 passing yards.
Which, I mean, 202.5, he can, against the Carolina defense, he could hit that in the first half.
Sure. Bryce Young over 196.5 yards passing. This is where I wonder about you here. The Eagles' defense is too effing good.
I mean, I agree, but we said that about the Chiefs, and then Bryce Young went out and diced them up last week. So,
true.
Yeah. All right, Xavier Legette, over 35.5 receiving yards. Does anybody see the video of him talking about his Thanksgiving dinner?
yeah, it was good.
Where his brother caught a coon. They were going to strip the coon of its coat and eat it. That was going to be the best part. That is one country dude, man. They plucked him right off the side of a mountain. Let's see. Xavier Legette with anytime touchdown. And I don't know what the odds are on this, but I'm sure it's pretty damn good. I didn't write it.
It was high, but I'm going to put $100 on that.
Dang. You may as well. You can afford it. By the way, Max driving around in his new Bugatti that he bought with his winnings from last week.
But
I will look back at how much it was. It was a what was it? It was a plus.
it was plus like 5, I thought.
5288.
And if you never listen to Xavier Leggett talk, he's a treat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, have you got any bets on this game? Parlays on this one?
Where were we, Carolina? Yeah, I do actually. I'm going to take the Panthers in the points. All right, I think that their offense is playing all right. I'm taking the Panthers in the points. I think that they'll keep it within 2 touchdowns. I'm also going to take the over, and I want $50 as a parlay on both of those.
But
Panthers
do you
in
think
the
Carolina's going to win?
No, I don't think Carolina's going to win, but I think they're going to keep it closer than this. And even still, if at 13.5 points, I mean, if Philadelphia wins 37 to 27, I win. 37 to 24, I win.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of points. I like it.
I'm exactly the same as you, John. I'm taking Philly for the win, obviously, but I've backed the Panthers to cover for $50.
What is your John? What is your parlay?
The points and the over, minus 13.5, or excuse me, plus 13.5, and the over.
Plus 263. How much are you putting on it?
$50.
131.
There you go. Bingo da banga da.
Don't
take my advice, because this year you'd go broke.
So we're all taking Philly then for this. This is quite strange because so far we've all got exactly the same picks. It may change next game. Who knows?
Well,
We're
Jessy
trying to
was, Jessy
we're
was
trying to copy
100%
Jessy
last week. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
I'm peeking over his shoulder, looking at his paper.
All right. The Atlanta Falcons at the Vikings. Vikings are favored by 5.5. Over-unders 46.5. I'm gonna let someone else go first, so you don't have to pick copy off my picks.
All right, I'm going to take it first. I'll tell you what. I got Kirk Cousins in the comeback game. I'm going to take the Falcons and those 5.5 points. Ooh. Absolutely, and I'm going to put $100 down on it. I'm feeling Kirk this week. Kirk's been terrible lately, but this is a building he's familiar with. He's got more weapons than you can shake a stick at. The Vikings are susceptible. They'll sack him. They might even turn him over a couple of times, but it could very well easily be a shootout type game. Give me the Falcons and those 5.5 points, and I'm also going to take the over. Put those two together on a parlay for $50. And I know parlays are a waste of money, but I feel it. I can see it. This shootout and Kirk's winning.
You want the money line, which is plus 200. That's what you want if you think they're winning. And the over?
Yes, the over.
All right, that's 4 plus 421. What's the money on it?
$50.
Let's win you 210.
There you go. I haven't really looked at the other things yet. I might put a passing. I'll go ahead. Go to somebody else while I take a peek at this.
Okay.
Actually,
Max,
this is it was 3.1 million for the Eagles to win.
Did y'all see
not
that?
The Panthers.
Oh my gosh. That's
I think it's the Eagles to
giving
win, not
money
the
away.
Panthers to win.
Do what now?
I
Someone
think
bet $3.1 million on the Eagles to win that game.
yeah.
Tomorrow?
but is it not like
Come on,
minus
Panthers.
2? Is it not minus 220 or something?
I think it's more
I mean-
than that.
Dude wants to turn his $3 million into $800,000.
Yeah. He's going to make $4 million basically.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Max, what are your thoughts on this game, Vikings?
The Vikings game, to piggyback off what my dad said, this is the Kirk Cousins revenge game. It's the Kirk Cousins going home game, and I want $50 on the Atlanta money line.
You know what he
The
does.
four
when
of
he
us
goes
know all
back.
too well that Kirk Cousins always has that bounce back game where he goes, "Oh, this is why he's really good."
Bounce back. That's right.
Okay. And are you for the book? Are you picking Atlanta? Yeah, obviously.
Atlanta's going to win this game, yes.
Okay. John went Atlanta. Jesse?
I'm definitely
You
not
didn't
going
go
Atlanta. They're bad. They got a
Yeah,
bad
I'm
defense.
going Minnesota.
They got good skill position players. Cousins has not looked good throughout the year. Not necessarily not looked good. He just hasn't been Cousins. I think he's going to start going over that hill a little bit. Give me the Vikings. Their defense is just too good. And Sam Darnold is going to throw. I'm also going to put Justin Jefferson for 2 touchdowns for $25.
All right.
Just before you go on there, what's the money line? What's more, minus taking the points or money line, Jesse, for the Vikings?
For the Vikings, taking the points.
Taking the points, right?
Yeah,
okay.
you want taking the points.
Yeah, I'll take the points then on that. I'll put 100 on that. I think Minnesota. I think they'll batter them. I really do. I think Atlanta aren't as good as everyone makes out. I think they're terrible. I think by the time Atlanta come to play us, we'll be seeing Michael Penix Jr.
Very well could, and that might be bad for us, to be honest with you.
I don't know. It might be all right. I'll be laughing at his name on his jersey. Oh, breakaway. Sorry. Because I'm that kind of a guy. I look at a name like Penix and I go...
I'll take
It sounds like
Jefferson.
penis.
Almost. Look, it's 1 letter away.
Justin Jefferson, 2 TDs, yeah?
Yeah, 2 TDs plus 650. And I'll put I'll go ahead and put 50 on that.
50.
All right. I got a little parlay that I want to put together on that game there,
Yeah.
Scott.
Go
All
ahead.
right, I'm gonna. This is why it's called gambling. Kirk Cousins, 3+ touchdowns.
Ooh.
All right, 3+ touchdowns, passing touchdowns. That's plus 430. I'm going to put 50 on that, and I am also going to put parlay it together with Kirk Cousins over 246.5 yards passing.
So was it 246?
246.5 yards passing over, and 3+ touchdowns. He's having a day tomorrow. He's having a day. He's flying back with the ice on.
Okay, John. What would that get you? Both of them parlayed
I guess
together.
I'd have to find out here. Hang on a minute. I don't want to
You
do it on
got 3 touchdowns. What was the other in the over?
the over.
Yeah.
Of
Over
his,
yards.
Over was
Over
passing
yards.
That's plus 437.
Boom. Bingo. Bingo.
Plus 437.
I get the seal of approval there. Sammy the Seal. Sammy the Sea Lion barking in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, $50 on that. I'm good to go.
Game of the week next.
Oh, there's just we're sock full of them. I'll tell you. Everybody who loves the NFL, and we all love the NFL, if you get right down to it and look most of the weeks, there's just some shitty games.
Yeah, Deluxe has just put in that 3.5 million bet will pay 443k. Why on earth would you do that?
433k or whatever.
Yeah.
Not for me, man. If you've got that amount of money, then
Why are you putting it up?
Yeah.
True.
Go Panthers.
Stupid.
Probably make that off the bank, off interest alone.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
We got the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins are favored by 5.5. Over under is 44.5. And guess what? I don't give a fuck. I don't like either one of these teams, to be honest with you. I don't trust either one of these teams.
Neither do I.
I'm going to pick the Dolphins to win just because I got to pick someone who wins, but I don't even trust that.
Nope. And I got to say, the fact that we're going to have an Aaron Rodgers television series along to go with the Aaron Rodgers IMAX movie and the Aaron Rodgers 24/7 spy cam, if you really want to get right down into it and order that. So I'm just Aaron Rodgers out. I just hope that when he gets down to Miami, he goes, hey, this looks like a place to retire. And he does, because I've had enough of the dude. I'm going to pick the Dolphins to win. I'm not going to take anything else on this game because I can't trust the Dolphins. And the Jets, I can't trust them at all. I can't even trust them to keep it close. I can't trust them to not win. I can't trust anything about the Jets whatsoever. So Aaron Rodgers, that's what it gets for you. All your fucking shenanigans. And I no longer trust you.
This week on Big Brother, Aaron is in the bathroom, contemplating life. It's very dark, and you can't see him. He's at his ayahuasca retreat. Fuck off. Yeah, I'm sick of seeing Aaron Rodgers as well. I'm taking Miami for the win here. I don't want anything on bets because I'm with you. I don't know what Tua's going to turn up. Is it wobbly head Tua, or any animal that plays with special kids? I mean, you can't trust that either, can you? So
I'm not going to make the Hawk Tua joke, but Jesus Christ, if you bought crypto, for one, if you're playing with crypto, never mind.
What are you doing? Yeah, exactly.
You're
Crypto.
just an idiot. You're betting $3 million to win $440,000 on a football.
Max, what are your thoughts on the Dolphins game?
Let me resort to my notes. Give me $100, please, on the Dolphins to cover with a Tyreek Hill touchdown.
You're wishing.
Because as much as I don't like the Jets, I think the Dolphins could actually pull something together to beat Aaron Rodgers.
Well, they've been scoring points lately. The Dolphins have.
I
Doing
saw a
pretty well
thing.
since Tua came back.
248.
248. Thank you.
248.
I saw a thing. It's been like 3 years since Aaron Rodgers has thrown for 300 yards.
Jesus.
Like 45 games or something like that. So not just the injury
he
year.
was injured for a year.
He doesn't measure that the way we normal humans do. It's just beyond us how he views his own passing yards.
But we also got to, that 5.5, I think, is still too high.
Me
but
too.
The Jets' defense is still good.
Yeah, Sauce
they?
Gardner
I
hasn't.
mean, are
He
they?
hasn't
I
got.
don't
He
know.
hasn't dropped. Sauce
They're
Gardner hasn't
they're
dropped
supposed
off.
to be good. Sauce Gardner hasn't been good.
I think he has.
Has he?
Yeah, I think he's
he
been
has
okay.
too.
I think the rest of the defense is pretty poor. But yeah.
I think that the Jets are the same old Jets that I always remember. They got the ugliest uniforms in the NFL, and they play like it.
They're being a pretender right now.
Got the ugliest uniforms in
Who?
the fucking league. Miami
Who?
does.
Miami?
Yeah, I hate their uniforms.
Well,
Jesse, what's worse, the
maybe
Miami
that's 'cause
uniforms
you
or the
don't have any
Commanders' gold
shoes that you
pants?
could wear with it. That's all.
That's a tough one. They're both shit tea.
Anyway.
Jesse, are you going to be on my left or my right? Because I'll wave that way.
Your left.
All right, I'll wave that way.
Towards the when you see Guinea Road.
I'll wave.
That's my house.
All right, everybody, here we go.
Imagine you, beep, beep, in the background. Jesse's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, don't tell people on the show that you're telling them how to gamble what your house is because
I'm not even there. I'm not even there right now. So you're gonna have to, when you go over the bridge. Okay, tell me when you go over the Coleman Bridge.
All right, I'll look for Duke. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
He's probably got to go out. So
Yeah, there's a big fuck off dog there as well. Yeah, that's true.
Motherfucker's huge. He eats me out of the fucking house. God damn that motherfucker. Anyway,
Alchester County.
are we done with this shit gas game?
Yeah, we are.
please.
Yeah, we move on. Way even worse.
An even worse one. An even worse one.
Game of the week.
All right, we got the New Orleans Saints at New York to play on the Giants, or we should call them the Wee Men because they're not. They suck. Saints are favored by 5.5 over under 40.
That is way too high.
The wee men.
Yeah, I'm going to pick the Saints because, the Giants. I mean, both these teams are bad. Taysom Hill being out for the Saints isn't good because he's actually produced a lot of offense for the Saints this year. Saints defense is still good, whether people want to believe that or not. They still have a pretty good defense. Alvin Kamara is still pretty damn good running back. David Carr can throw the ball, but he does like to give it away. But the Giants are the Giants. I don't think they're going to be able to score much at all. So give me the Saints.
John?
Yeah. I will take the Saints as well. And don't forget that I can't even remember how we got to this, but somehow this game was brought to you by Abner McWoo's old-fashioned family-style frozen haggis, of which I didn't have time to make anything for this week. I
think you'll find that in Scouts' freezer.
Probably. I think
Not in Scouse's freezer, but no, not in that one.
Scouse gets haggis on a stick. All right, let's see here. I am going to go ahead and take the Saints, lay the 5.5 points. I think the Giants completely suck. I'm going to put $50 down on that. I'm going to go ahead and put a parlay down of $50 for an Alvin Kamara anytime touchdown and a David Montgomery anytime touchdown.
Who?
Isn't that who's the Giants running back?
Singletary.
I always get those two mixed up. Mike Singletary.
Do you want No, Devin Singletary.
Devin Singletary.
Jesus. Mike Singletary's going to go out there and run touchdown. Don't you want Tyrone Tracy?
No, I don't. I would rather have Singletary. I don't want Tyrone Tracy. I'm going to say it's Singletary, and I'm going to say you can laugh all you want.
No, I'm laughing because do you think Bill Walsh is going to go out there and score next?
Oh, no, because I'm not even getting down into that.
So you want the Saints minus the points
Saints given the points.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Alvin Kamara. All right, so that's one bet, $50. And then I want to parlay Alvin Kamara and Devin Singletary for both of them anytime touchdown
For another 50?
for another 50.
All right, that's plus 491. Would win John 245.
Yeah.
Got it. I am
I had my
also with you.
It is pretty goddamn funny. I said Mike Singletary, actually.
I'm with you, John. I got 150 on this with New Orleans and then laying them points. I think the Giants are going to get absolutely boat raced. They've got Tommy DeVito, Tommy Cutlets at quarterback. It just can't work for them.
Is it DeVito or is it Drew Lock?
It might be Drew Lock.
I heard it was. I thought they were saying it was DeVito this morning, but okay.
No.
No, I think you got it wrong. They were saying pile of shit as opposed to turd. Pile of
It's a
shit
bowl of
is Drew
shit and a
Lock.
plate of shit. It's the same thing.
Same damn thing. There you go.
That'd be interesting, Ian, to see what it is, because I had a look at that. And when we look at these odds that the Americans get, I'm looking at our odds and going, hang on a minute, it's only 11-1. You know, what's going on? And I had a look at a big parlay, and it was like 7 teams to win, and it was something like 14-1. I was like, that's just terrible. But yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't know what it would be actually. Well, Jessy can have a look for you, I'm sure.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
What is the parlay for the Bucks, Titans, Saints, and Vikings? What's up, Ian?
Is that all money line right there?
Yeah,
or-
just money line. Yeah.
All right, hold on a second. You said Saints,
Oh, my God.
Vikings, and Bucks?
Bucks and Titans.
Titans.
Bucks, Titans, Saints, Vikings.
That's plus 381.
All right.
So that's
So if
plus
you're putting 50 on
381.
that, you're winning 159.
No, if you're just putting $1 on it, let's just say
Oh,
is
$1?
that $38?
That's $3.18.
Oh wow, $3.18. Wow, okay.
Fucking Paulie. Paulie,
Yeah, plus 381.
congratulations. Try not to brag or rub it in, but this week he hit 2 12-leg parlays and won $10,000. Fuck yeah, Paulie.
Holy
Merry
shit.
Christmas,
Hey.
baby.
Let me borrow a G. And I'll turn it into 10.
Let's make sure you get them season tickets, Paulie.
Hell yeah, baby.
That is
Nice
good,
work.
man. No, Ian, it looks like our odds are a lot better, mate, because that is shocking. $3.81 for them 4.
For $1. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
That, your
But
odds
if we
doesn't make
but
sense.
if we put a pound on, we would get £11.37 back
Right.
for that same bet. So that is for $1.26.
I don't know why that would be. I mean, because most of these odds, whether it's from FanDuel, DraftKings, they're all. I mean, that's the odd makers.
From Costa Rica.
It's
But I don't. We don't get. I don't know where our odds makers come from. Probably not the same place.
They probably come from Bristol.
Yeah, probably. All right, mate. Yeah, what you want on that one?
All right.
so.
right.
What I
You
want
know,
to
I
know,
think-
Bollywood, is who'd you get your advice from?
It had to have
Yeah.
been me. Couldn't have been me. He might have taken what I said and gone the opposite and won himself a lot of money.
Yeah. Did you just take Jesse's advice from week 13 and do all the right teams? Yeah, maybe.
I think that we have to pay an FCC fine if we leave this shit game up on the screen too long.
Yeah. Keep
Well, I got to make mine. Hang on.
Oh, I
Because to bank off everything you guys said, give me $50 on the Giants money line.
All right. Giants
Are you
money
taking
line.
the
Oh, my
Giants to
God.
win?
I think the Giants are going to. If Drew Lock plays quarterback, I think the Giants will win that game.
Did you see Drew Lock play quarterback last week?
I did, but you're telling him on 4 days' notice, hey, go play against Dallas Cowboys. Now you're giving him a week and a half to play against the Saints.
Yeah, but the Saints' defense is good.
Jesse.
I don't.
Jesse.
Man, I'm trying to give you some advice, some friendly advice here.
I understand that, Jesse.
Oh, hey, look there. There's a quarter.
$50 on the Giants money line. I've got you, Max. Wow. Okay, that's
Giants.
better than
Thank you.
You know what's,
better than week.
you know why the Giants crossed the road?
No.
I'm
Why?
sure they're going to tell us.
I don't know. I've been asking people, and they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
All right, we got a Seattle Seahawks. This is a big game,
you are.
actually.
It's a big game for you.
Traveling over to the Arizona
Yeah, this
Cardinals.
one's interesting. This is
Cardinals are
interesting.
favored by 2.5. over-under is 44.5.
You know, the Cardinals haven't beaten the Seahawks in 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Seahawks won up in Seattle.
Yeah. But this is a big game. This is a big game for their division, too. And, yeah, man, I kind of like the Cardinals in this spot, even though I think it would be better for us if the Seahawks win, maybe. But
no.
Well, see, that division, it doesn't matter who wins that division because we know it's not going to be the 49ers. I think they're pretty much out of it.
Are they?
Got the Rams coming up, but they got a big game against Buffalo. They're probably going to lose that game. Seattle is starting to play a little bit better, and they got a good defense. I'd probably, for Washington's sake, I'd probably rather face the Cardinals, but I don't think it's going to happen. Well,
it doesn't matter because of Green Bay. If we beat New Orleans in Green Bay, lost, do we not go up to the 6th seed anyway?
We'll still be a half game. But we need them to lose, go 2-2 the rest of the season, and we need to go 3-1 the rest of the season to get into the 6th spot.
We'd have that tiebreaker, Jesse.
Yeah, I know.
If we finish
the same record, we would. But they've already had their bye, so right now,
yes,
they
okay,
lost,
yes, I see.
Yeah.
We're a game back. Yes, I got you.
Yeah. So, I'm still holding out hope the Cardinal or the Rams are going to wind up winning because I think these guys, along with the NFC North, they all play each other at the last few games of the season, if I remember correctly.
They do.
So this is a good game, man. This is going to be one of the games I'm looking forward to watching. I'm going to pick the Cardinals, even though I'm not comfortable with it. I'm going to pick the Cardinals.
John, this is Jesse's big bet, I think, isn't it? Same game parlay.
Yes, it is. So hang on a second. We got a graphic for that there. This is Jesse's big, easy money same game parlay of the week.
Yes, sir. I got Geno Smith over 254.5 passing yards, over 1.5 touchdowns. JSN over 65.5 receiving yards. Marvin Harrison over 51.5, and James Conner anytime touchdown for a plus 1110.
All right, well then.
And how much are you putting on that?
I'm going to put a big old $100 on that.
Okay, $100. Good.
All
John,
right.
who are you going for in this game?
Well, first off, that was Jesse's big, easy money same game parlay of the week. There we go. Now we're all morning zoo. So, let's see. I don't know. What game are we on? Oh, I'm taking the Cardinals in this game. I'm going to go ahead and take the points or give the points, and I'm going to put $50 down on that. They're going to win this game. Geno Smith has not been playing very well. If you take Smith and Jigba away from him right now, it seems like they don't have a whole lot else going on. But
I still got Metcalf.
Yeah, they do, but
The
he
Walker
hasn't been doing anything.
injury,
Since
now
the hamstring, since that,
makes me
he
a little
hasn't
bit
really been
nervous
doing
now.
much at all.
And that's why I probably slide on the Cardinals because the Cardinals have been playing well.
They've been playing well enough, and I think they've got decent balance. And Geno Smith hasn't been doing it for me lately. They're on the road again. This is the second week in a row that they've been on the road. Give me the Cardinals. I'll lay the 2.5 points, and I'm going to put $50 down on the Cardinals for that. I'm not doing anything else with this game because last week I figured James Smith and Jigba, who was as red hot as could be, would get himself a touchdown. I put some money down on that, and it did not happen.
Who's James Smith?
Or Jackson Smith and Jigba, sorry. Hey, I don't want to hear it because today, if I was going to go by Scott's freaking writing, Karen Williams would be running for a touchdown tomorrow, and Scott would lose his money. So,
Max, who are you doing for this?
For this game, give me Arizona just for the book. I don't really trust this game enough to go either way, but I did pick Arizona to win this division, so give me Arizona.
Yeah, I'm also taking Arizona as well in this game, but again, I'll stay. I'll put some
Arizona.
Arizona. Yeah, I'll put some. I'll put $50 on Arizona and the points. I'll do the same as John.
I think it's going to be a good game.
I do too.
I'm just I'm not super comfortable either way.
I think it'll be a sloppy game.
Really?
I think the Cardinals could really put it on. Geno Smith hasn't really been playing well at all lately, and he has not done smart things with the football.
I mean, Zach Charbonnet is a decent running back. He's a good backup for Kenneth Walker.
But he's not no Kenneth Walker.
But he's not Kenneth Walker. But he is not so bad himself. He can turn into a decent running back.
He's a tier 3 instead of a tier 2 running back.
For a one game? Get out of here, you.
All right, next up we got the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers are favored by 3.5. Niners are home. Over-under is 44.5. And I'm going to surprise everybody by picking the Bears to win this game.
You're not alone.
So
Damn, I thought I was going to be the lone wolf here.
Nope, you're not alone wolfing on that one.
Trent Williams and Nick Bosa are out for the 49ers.
And no McCaffrey, obviously, as well. So
I think that they've lost their 2 top running backs. No Mason, no McCaffrey. Obviously, no Ayuk, who's got hurt earlier in the year. Kittle's banged up too. I think he's playing, but I still know he's banged up. In Chicago, I mean, they're fighters, man. They're fighting for. Thomas Brown is taking over for the head coach, and he was a kind of a candidate that we were looking at 2 years ago before Bieniemy got the offensive coordinator job, and there seemed to be helping.
Jesse, is this your food line right here?
Are you
I'm
on
sorry.
Road?
Walter Reed Plaza is where I am.
No, I used to live up there. You're in the courthouse.
Sightseeing it where Jesse's fucking grocery store is. Jesus.
Look, I would walk in there and see
if you look to your left, honey, that's where Jesse gets gas in the morning.
Was the food line?
That's where Jesse picks up the prostitutes.
Yeah. You're in what's called the courthouse district of Gloucester.
Gloucester. Scott would say that's Gloucester.
Yeah. No, it wouldn't. It's Gloucester. He's right.
It's Gloucester. Yeah.
Not Gloucester, as most Americans would call it.
No, they don't. They call
Anyways,
it
I think the offense is better than what it was.
Agreed.
When Eberflus and they fired their Shane Waldron as well too.
They did.
So give me the Bears.
They fired him before Eberflus.
They did, but now that Thomas Brown has been running things, and I think he's even before Eberflus, Thomas Brown was calling offense. It's been a lot better.
All right. Yeah, I am also taking the Bears to win in this game. So give me the Bears and the 3.5 points, and I'll put $50 down where my mouth is. I'm going to take the over for another $50 in this game. I think that the Bears, they've been close in every goddamn game that they've lost lately, and if they could turn it on earlier in the game, they'd probably be able to walk away with some wins. Keenan Allen's been busting ass lately. I don't know, is Roshan Johnson healthy this week? I'm not 100% sure. I mean, their running game has been better, but it's still strong enough. And with the injuries that the 49ers have, them coming back again didn't they lose last week?
Yeah, they lost to Buffalo.
That's what I thought. Coming back from the snow, I can see the Bears. They've got the new coach, we're going to go out and fight for them bit there going on, and I think that they'll be able to pull this one off. So there's my bets on this game. I will tell you what, though. I'm going to look up what Juwan Jennings' yardage is going to be because I'm going to jump on that.
Max, do you want to
go? Yeah, give me how much? $50 on San Fran to lay the points. We broke the Bears. The Bears aren't winning again this season. That's all it is.
Get out of here, dude.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
Mr. We broke the Bears, going to pick the Bears. Come on now.
I'm picking the Bears. Well, yeah, we did break the Bears, but yeah, I think the 49ers were just as broken. I mean, they're beat up.
They were.
Who knows what this running back's going to be?
They were a dumbass coaching call away from beating the Lions just a week ago,
right
on Thanksgiving. So.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, we needed a miracle to beat them.
True.
And so is a lot of other teams. Like I said, if they could turn it on earlier in the game, like in the first half sometime, they're fucking awesome in the fourth quarter. Turn it on in the middle of the third quarter. They should
I don't think Williams is garbage. I just think he's had poor fucking coaching.
That's what I just said, yeah. Poor coaching.
100%.
I'm going to actually take the 49ers. I think this is a defensive game, and I think that Williams is prone to a mistake occasionally, but I think he may throw an interception. It could be a pick six, that sort of thing in this game. I don't know why. I'll go with... do you know what? It's a tough game to call this. I'll go with the 49ers. I'll stick with it.
You know, Caleb Williams reminds me of the late 90s, or the 90s gunslinger NFL quarterbacks. You know, he actually reminds me a lot of Brett Favre, to be honest with you, especially his earlier years. And I think if you get some proper coaching and settle him down, let him learn the game, I think he can turn out to be a pretty decent quarterback that is going to give the ball away at times, like a Brett Favre did, but is going to make some spectacular throws in the NFL and really have some wow moments.
Got to tell you, it helps to be all popped up on goddamn Vicodin. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Hey, give him some Vicodin and let him fucking go.
I can't tell where the goddamn defense is. Let's just throw the goddamn thing.
Give him a PESA sensor, put some Percocets in it, and let him fucking pop them.
Fuck the defense. We're going along.
We're moving on.
Yeah.
All right,
Your favorite team?
I think this is probably the game.
This is game
week.
of the week.
Yeah,
100%.
Buffalo Bills at the LA Rams. Rams are a home dog, 3.5. Over unders 49.5, and this line's a little bit closer than I thought it would be, especially of how well the Buffalo Bills have been playing. Obviously, we all saw the snow blizzard game last week.
Hell yeah! It's a vacation for the Bills this week.
Yeah, exactly. We're just ransacked the 49ers. Obviously, I'm taking the Bills. This is my AFC Super Bowl pick. My NFL MVP in Josh Allen. But I still think, I think this is going to be a high-scoring game, so I am going to put 50 on the over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with you there. As a matter of fact, this pick, Scott, is on my Big John's card, parlay of the week. This is my 14 parlay that I play. I'm only going 4 teams this week. They love that 5.5 point line this week on a lot of these games, and I'm just not comfortable with it in some of these situations. So these are the games I'm taking on my 4-way parlay. The Bears plus 3.5, the Saints minus 5.5, the Bills minus 3.5, and then Monday night the Bengals minus 5.5. That's plus 12.58, and I'm putting $100 down on my parlay card for the week. So there it is. And I'm also going to take I've got something else that I've got cooking, but I want to put down $50 on a Puka Nacua anytime touchdown and a Josh Allen rushing touchdown.
Specify the rushing part of that, Scotty.
Well,
yeah, that was seriously
that was
annoying.
Everything but
because
a
I was
rush.
sitting there and I was saying something. I actually had the wife there and she was looking at the box scores and I said to her, I'm sure Josh Allen got 2 rushing touchdowns. And she was like, no. So I had to go back and physically watch the highlights. And I was like, oh, he's pitched it back.
Yep.
Ouch.
So he got counted for a rushing TD in fantasy and a passing TD on one play. Fucking nuts.
He didn't get the catch.
It was a reception touch. It was a receiving touchdown, wasn't it?
Yes, it's a receiving touchdown, but he doesn't get the catch.
He doesn't get a reception. Jesus Christ. Oh, you know what they did? The NFL sat up to Roger Goodell went, let's figure out how we can fuck John's parlay. Let's just give him everything but a rushing touchdown on that.
Jesse, what would be a 100, the Bills minus the 3.5 plus the over?
That is plus 252.
Plus 252. I'm going to have 100 on that. I think the Bills are going to win this easy. No problem whatsoever.
I got a parlay on this one
as
well. Yeah, I got a Williams, Cook, and Nacua touchdown.
I think
plus 714. I'll put 50 on that.
Plus 714, $50. Got it. Max, what are you going in this game?
For this game, give me $100, please, on the Bills to cover. And Josh Allen's going to get an anytime touchdown by throwing the ball backwards to the 5 and then picking it up and running it all the way in for a touchdown.
Are you wanting anything on Josh Allen, or are you just taking the piss?
I'm taking the piss. I'm not taking the piss, Scotty. Come on now. No, give me the Bills and Josh Allen anytime touchdown, please.
Okay, Bills.
All right.
Plus
Ian.
Josh Allen.
Hold on, buddy.
All right, let's see. Ian says, can you revisit that parlay? Earlier should have been all teams giving the points. Thanks.
All right, so it would have been, let's see, the Bucks.
Where are you located, Ian?
He lives with
He's Scouse's brother.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, I
Yeah.
guess that's why the name is the same. Oh, jeez.
But the thing is, he's got a smaller head
Vikings.
than Scouse, so.
Really?
I
I
mean,
forget. It was
99% of the population has a smaller head than Scouts.
That's true.
Very true.
All right, so it was the Vikings, the Bucks. Who else? The Saints.
Titans and
Yeah,
I
okay,
can't remember who the
Titans.
other ones was. I'll go up in the chat. Bear with me.
Let's see. Where's
Vikings,
it is
Saints,
the Bucks, Saints, Titans, and
Bucks,
Vikings.
Titans.
Right. Now we should make him have
Yeah,
to
see,
play
that's
the
plus
Milwaukee Bucks since he
1285.
spelled it wrong.
That's plus $12.85, so that's going to give him $12.85.
$12.85. So it's about.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same when you work it out. It's about 11.30 ish. So
Yeah,
yeah, I
you
think
get-
it's
it's a
exactly
dollar
the
more.
same.
It's a dollar
I'm
more.
gonna have to
No,
get,
it's
like, a
exactly
real
the same
big-
when you change the currency back. It's yeah. It's
Oh,
about-
okay.
I'm going to have to
I
make a
gotcha.
stinger so that we can have like a hot little piece of music that comes on. Like we can go working out the math with you,
yeah,
with
maybe.
Scotty and Jessy.
Ian.
Working out the math for Ian.
Next
On the bag.
on-
This is the game of the
The
week.
Bleeding Burgundy podcast.
This
Yeah.
is probably the game of the week. You're right again.
This
We
is
got-
this is a slugfest here. Yeah, this is an
gonna be a
interesting game.
slugfest. We have the San Diego Chargers and the Kansas
Who?
City LA Chargers.
You got it. I understood.
Yeah, and the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs are favored by 3.5, over under 42.5, and I am going against the grain and picking the Chargers to win this game. The Chargers.
The Chargers. What's the weather going to be in that game?
Probably cold and miserable.
I would say. Who's echoing? Is that Max again?
No,
I
it's
hear it as
me.
well.
My headphones have just died. I apologise.
Oh, okay. Well, you were
Yeah,
prepared for today, were you? You know you're going to have to run laps.
Don't
right?
like the way the Chiefs have been playing.
Quiet shit now. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, it's going to be nice tomorrow. 55
And I like
degrees.
the way the Chargers has been playing. That's pretty much all it comes down to. And I fucking hate the Chiefs, man. That fucking Kermit the Frog. Oh, ref, man, can you just tell him the next time he gets close to me, throw that flag, Shut the fuck up, Pat.
I think he just
You,
looks
you
funny
remember?
when he's
You remember?
running.
It's Pat.
I do remember it's Pat. I do. And I can see that. I can see how he could be resemble that because when he's running, he's got that big Gazoo helmet. Remember the great Gazoo? All right, he's got that big Gazoo helmet on the back of his head, and his ass just bounces around like he's fucking trying not to shit himself. Here I go. I'm going to pretend like I'm running out of bounds. You're going to pull up, and I'm going to run around you, and the guy in the booth's going to call it magic. And then some other quarterback, like, I don't know, Trevor Lawrence is going to get his head fucking taken off because of the stupid shit that I do. And
2 games.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the Chiefs to win because he's still at home, and it's, he's at home. I think that they have the defense to be able to do it. The Chargers are good. It's not going to be as
pick
cold
is
as
a
I
hate
expected.
pick, to be honest with you. I'm going to be
Yeah, I know what you're
It's
saying.
just a hate pick.
You can do that. I'm not. I
Max.
tell you what. I will put $50 on the Chargers to then give me the points. Give me those 3.5 points. This game will be very close. And I also
Let's see,
will
plus
put
points.
I'll parlay that as well with the over. Hell yeah, the over.
Okay. Ooh. Jesse, what would that be? Any ideas?
Yeah, that would be plus 236.
Right.
2, 3, 6.
And yeah, Paulie's got a good point. They're on
Max.
prime time. They're going to have the commissioner's blessing to get any calls that are allowed. Patrick Mahomes might be leading. The Chiefs might be leading with 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Mahomes could turn around and say, "Hey, go on, just blow the whistle, call the game. We're done."
Max, I'll bring you in for a third time, mate. So
With that said, give me the Chargers for the book, but I don't want to put any money on this.
Okay. I'm going with KC.
Jesse, wave at me.
All right.
Where you at?
I'm passing Guinea Road.
Guinea Road. You down with a game in now. You down. The incest is the bestest.
Don't run out of gas,
Six-fingered
Max.
banjo, please.
Don't run out of gas.
There, Bubba.
Ding, 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 ding.
Here we are.
Yeah, KC for the win. I can't stand the Chiefs. You're right.
All right,
There's
well,
Jesse's Food Lion right next to the movie theater.
There you go.
All right, well, we
The
do have
Nema.
this is Scott's pisser of the week here.
It is my pisser of the week. So this is a way where you can piss your money away with me. Baker Mayfield under 240.5 passing yards. Cincinnati Bengals minus 5.5. And then anytime touchdown scorers, Saquon Barkley, Bucky Irvin, Karen Williams, and
Karen
Jamar
Williams.
Chase. Good old autocorrect. Yeah.
All right, so Scott's pisser of the week, Baker Mayfield, under
100 on that as well.
under 240.5 passing yards. Cincinnati Bengals minus 5.5. Saquon Barkley, Bucky Irvin, Jamar Chase, and Karen Williams.
What is the
Anytime
odds?
touchdown scores. That I don't know.
You
Scott's-
did. You gave me that. The odds were. Hang on. I'm sure you said the odds on that. Yeah, it was plus 2094.
There you go. That's Scott's pisser of the week. All right, enough of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scott's pisser of the week. I got to do a little more research on that. Get some better music for you. All right, and we don't have a game of the week with this week, so we'll go to Monday Night Football, which is this crappy ass fucking.
This is
game.
the Simpsons game.
This is the Simpsons game, and you might as well watch the Simpsons game. What are they going to do? How are they doing that?
Great question.
Well, the multi.
I don't know what they're doing.
They're doing it. You can watch it on ESPN, and then I think the other one you can ESPN2 or ESPN Plus is a multicast or some shit like that.
I saw that this is because like Disney Plus and ESPN just reached a big agreement.
Yeah.
So like all the 30 for 30s are now going to be on Disney Plus.
Oh, it's been this. It's like if you have like I have the Hulu bundle package, which comes with ESPN plus HBO Max, and obviously Disney. Yeah, you can watch. It's been like that for a while, I think. So I can watch all the ESPN Plus, but you can watch everything ESPN except for ESPN shit. Stupid.
The only thing worth watching on there is a football game anyway. By the way, Scouts, I just want to say, I find it very flattering that when
Can you
find
see
a
the bottom
picture-
line?
Yeah,
the
plus
bottom line.
20.
No. Next one along that I've got it on. It says
Chase and
$50. It says $50. John Chase and Chase because it's guaranteed he's going to do it.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Chase on it for sure. Chase. I just wanted to say, like I said,
Chase,
the
this
Scouts,
never
when he
hits.
finds a picture on the internet of a gigantic hairless thing sitting on the couch, the first thing he thinks of is my scrotum. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
It did remind me of you a little bit. Just
Well,
a little.
I mean,
How much time have you put into thinking about that?
I don't know. I never
Way
went to the
too
pool
much
with
time.
either one of those guys. That's what I can say. I just want to know, Scouts, what kind of... he went on to AI and went, put a scrotum on the couch here. Give it a head and a little nose. All right. Yes. I guess I'll go first since I'm going to do the chase and chase. I'm going to take the Bengals, lay the 5.5 points all day long. This is a big time bet on me for this one. I'm going to put $100 on that Bengals minus 5.5. I want to also another $50 on a parlay of a chase and chase touchdown. Jamar Chase and Chase Brown will score touchdown. And what are the passing numbers for Joe Burrow?
Burrow's passing.
So what was the
numbers
so
are-
how much do you want on the minus in the points? 50, John.
$100.
100. Thank you.
His passing numbers are two. Was it two? I think it's 246. I think, if I remember correctly.
That sounds right.
We're going
I was
over
looking
that.
at it earlier.
Let's see here. Let me put that up here and see what that is. Passing props.
Yeah.
Joe
Well,
Burrow,
over
over
270 now.
270.
Wow.
270. Ooh, yeah, that's boy, I tell you what,
Yeah, I
that's
don't know
something.
about that one there, Bubba.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. So I'm going to shy away from that. I'll stick with what I got, and that's that for me on this game. Except maybe Barney Gumble scores. Can Barney score?
Jesse, do you want any parlays or props on this one, mate?
I kind of do, man. I do. I'm going to do a Joe Burrow over 1.5 touchdown. Okay. And then I am going to do a Rico Dowdle, Chase Brown, TD.
Rico Doodle.
And what would that be for all of them?
50. Shit. Where is I didn't put. Hold on. I'm sorry. I did not put my passing in there. I think it's gonna be like plus 570.
This was open road 10 miles ago. What happened?
Well, you get down into an area where
459
there's
plus
people.
459.
Yeah, now
And you
you're
want 50?
yeah, you're
And you want $50 on that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
All the time I made fun of Jesse saying there's no traffic down here. He doesn't need to beat the traffic. I'm sorry.
No bullshit. There's a ton of traffic down there. Are you kidding me? You haven't even hit the bridge yet.
Max,
I mean, I'm in Yorktown right now. I have the Bengals winning, but I can't read my writing anymore to see what my parlay was. So
I will have a look.
I sent you guys the photo of it, but I can't
Yeah,
read
you
it.
did. You did. I got it.
That's fine.
It's
Don't
okay.
even try. So yeah, you're in Yorktown. Get ready. You're going to get stuck behind some tall ships. There's a couple of British galleons down there. You got to watch
What
out.
are you
went-
in Yorktown yet? You
I
across the
just
bridge?
passed the school, I think.
All right, that's probably York High School.
Yes.
Yeah, you're getting closer to me.
You went
There's a
Cincy
motor
minus the
lodge on my
5.5
right.
Yorktown Motor Lodge.
Motor lodge.
And the
Scott, what's-
over.
Jesse, why do the speed limits suck down here?
Because they want to give you tickets.
55, you'll be hitting 50 here and probably like a mile
In
and a
about
half.
10 feet.
Yeah.
Right now,
Is there-
I'm at the speed limit 50 sign, but it's 55 to 35 to 40 to 16 to 50.
There ain't no okay, that's up, down county, but there ain't no 35 miles an hour on 17 here.
Got to tell you, speed limit.
So Max, you
speed
went
limit
with,
podcast. That is
You
some
went with
fucking
the,
riveting goddamn stuff there,
It's got to be
boy.
on here, yeah. Minus 5.5 for the Cincinnati and the over 49.5, $100. What
There
would
we
that
go.
give Max, Jesse?
All right, what are we
If
doing
you can
here?
have a look.
The
We're doing
Bengals
we're doing
with the points and the over.
Yeah.
Bengals points over. Okay.
$100.
God damn it, get rid of that shit.
Cockletown Road, that's where Jesse lives.
Cockletown.
Carkletown.
Cockletown.
Cockles
So
and muscles
Bengals
alive,
in the
alive.
over
Yes.
Yeah.
plus 255.
Plus 255. Got you.
Cockletown is a better name than Dick City, which is what it used to
Carkletown.
Okay.
be. Down
We
here
did
in
it.
Dick City, Virginia.
We did
All right,
it.
well, hey,
We
we're
got
all
through
done.
this
What do you
week's
know about
game.
that? We've got everything down. Scott's got a writer's cramp. Everybody that stuck with us and hung out, thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for Paulie for stopping through to tell us that we were able to help him win $20,000. I think that's fucking awesome, and I think that we deserve a good Christmas present for something like that. I mean, like, look, I got an automatic thumb user there. That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Ian's just said a shout out. He said, that was great, Scott, getting St. Ghost to say it, and you kept quiet. Well played. Yeah, if you didn't see that.
Oh yes, so yes,
was
and
great.
Scout saw that.
Yeah, he didn't know. It was
Oh, my
brilliant,
God.
wasn't it?
That was fucking great. That was so fucking great. When I saw that the first time, man, I about died laughing. When, AKA Saint Ghost. Yeah, you're gonna have to
It was
send me
the
that
bit at the
video.
end when he went, St. Ghost, out. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, out of the roster, son.
Right.
That's where you're going.
That means they just called the snap and the ball is in the quarterback's hand. Saint Ghost out. I'll be back here a couple of yards.
We need to clip that. We need to clip that
We will.
last piece right there and put it on Bleeding Burgundy.
Yes.
It was
Yeah,
great.
man, we'll do that. I'll get that to
Absolutely.
you, John, if you can clip it.
Oh, I can clip the whole thing. I don't want to steal it from you guys because this is your thunder. That thing is great. But yeah, if you want to send me that video, I'd be glad to use it. We love it. All right, Paulie says, love you guys, love the show, miss the animation. Thank you, John, for bringing Matt Millen. Hey. Matt Millen's going to be calling a game tonight, I bet you, for Penn State. He's going to be wearing his Penn State pajamas, and he's going to be out there cheering up and down the field, for the Penn State Nittany Lions. Go Lions! Number one. You know how I know they're number one? Because after you get past that, then I get confused. Things gets kind of... How many wide receivers can you pick in the same draft? I don't know. All right. Honestly, I think Matt Millen should be in the Hall of Fame. Jesse, what do you think?
No.
What? That dude's got 4 Super Bowl rings. He was the middle linebacker as the rookie on the Raiders that beat the Redskins. Right. He was the middle linebacker for the 49ers.
So was Eli. You're saying
no. 4 Super Bowls. Eli, 4 Super Bowls as the middle linebacker on 3 different teams. Right. That says something.
Let's calm down
4
just
rings.
a little bit. How many
Matt
Pro
Millen
Bowls? How many All Pros and Pro Bowls?
I'd have to go
just
look
because
him
you
up.
get a ring doesn't mean
no. It's not a matter of that. It's just he's the starting middle linebacker on these teams, and in those days that meant a lot. That's your defensive quarterback. I'd have to go look up his All Pros and
I mean, so was London Fletcher. I mean, you could talk to Matt Millen about that.
Yeah, I think London Fletcher should be in the Hall of Fame too.
Like London, I think. He played in the Super Bowl. He won a Super Bowl, but I think his stats, his performance is better than Matt Millen.
Yeah, well, but I think they both deserve it. And I think when you look at Matt Millen, that's the first thing that stands out is he was the middle linebacker on 4 Super Bowl teams in 3 different cities. And honestly, on teams
that's another thing that hurts him a little bit because he bounced around so damn much.
I don't think it does. I think the teams that he was bouncing around to, he made them better. I mean, Deion Sanders bounced around. You want to get right down to it. He played for 3 teams, which is the same as Millen did.
Deion played for 4, Dad. Sorry.
4, right. He played for us, too. That's right. He played for us.
And the Ravens, so 5.
So 5. Right. There you go.
Jeez.
I think that I'd have to go look up
Good luck,
Matt Millen
Max,
and see the rest
in your
of
Chris
my,
Rea moment there. Enjoy yourself.
So what are you going to Chesapeake for?
Traveling over
So
Christmas.
my company's Christmas party is at the Nautilus Museum.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah. That's in Norfolk.
So that's where I'm headed right now.
For Christmas.
Yeah. You're probably passing me now.
Ken Matthews Garden Center.
Oh, you're right down the street. Raceway gas station, Ella Taylor. That's where I'm at, right by that neighborhood, right behind that and Winfrey's, the gun cigarette store.
Just tell everyone where you
The
live.
gun and cigarette store. You're in fucking Southeast Virginia now.
Yeah, the gun and cigarette store. That's not something you find in Great Britain, mate.
I'd like a pack of Marlboros and one of them there goddamn Glocks.
Jesse, you're in the Red Roof Inn, room 7.
I'm on the left.
Ooh, and he held it.
That's
that was a hell of a play right there.
So
that's Jesse
right
in the Red
side,
Roof Inn.
The right side of 17 is the ghetto. Okay, so called the poor people. The left side is the side of the money.
Okay.
So it's always
Hey, that side switches depending on what side you live on.
Right. If you're coming up the road, well, depends on which way you are. But for all of you people that live on the side that Jesse just insulted, well, now you know where he lives. So,
Hey, Jesse.
Hey. I see you.
Jesse's actually looking out the window.
Hey, Max. Drive safe, bub.
All right, yeah, man. Let me know when you get in, and I will see you guys later. We got no football game tomorrow, so hot diggity. It's a relaxing day.
It's Friday.
All right, yeah, we'll see you Friday for the Bleeding Burgundy podcast. And, Scott, you will be on the One Point Safety Show on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And congratulations on your 100th episode. It just occurs to me that we did not do something for you for the Bleeding Burgundy podcast.
Jesse did. So
you
it's
did?
all good.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Yes, I understood the assignment, John.
Well, yeah, but you
Nobody
should have
else did.
You should have just called me up and said, hey, let's jump in there for a minute. I would have done that. I'm sitting here most of the day.
He's been asking for videos for a month now.
Oh, I know, but it's got to be something that I didn't know you wanted to do it individually. But, all right, then.
I did it individual. I also made fun of Scouse's big fat head and took a shit on camera.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. I'll make one right now for your 150th. That way. Or you know what? I'll do you one better. I'm going to make one for your 101st. Congratulations on the 101st episode.
Hey, that's the harder one.
That's right. This is the one that's usually
Kept
after the
going.
first
You
episode.
powered through. Well done.
That's right. Okay.
All right,
so
we're going to be back at them next Friday, or this upcoming Friday.
Yeah, it's coming up Friday to talk about the game with the Saints, right? That's our next
New Orleans Saints.
Big game.
All right, then. Well, until then, we will see y'all later.
Later. Good luck and winning
See-
some money.